We told you the story last week, I believe, about the dude in Kansas City they busted. He was working at the Steakhouse. Turns out he was putting some extra stank on those steaks.
He was.
All they said at the time was fluids.
Yep.
But now we know. What was the fluid?
Oh, what was it?
And what else was he up to?
What was it?
Here's the update on the story from Fox 4.
Hardly any foot traffic in or out of the Hereford house in Leawood tonight. Following allegations of intentional food contamination by 21-year-old Jace Hansen. He's accused of recording and posting videos online showing him urinating in food, rubbing food on his private parts, and using his feet to touch food items.
Wait, hold on. Out of all those three things, what got the biggest reaction was the fact that he used his feet.
Because it's so bold. Like, I don't even know how you bust your feet out.
Also, it was never on the board of what we guessed.
Yes, right.
Nobody assumed that.
No.
Who does that? Touching my steak with your feet?
Who knows what his feet look like?
I know what
Messi's
they look like.
face.
I know what they look like.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I know what they look like.
That's horrifying.
His genitals might be cleaner than his feet.
Yeah,
never know.
probably. You're right.
I don't know why that gets such a reaction.
It's brutal. Like, because the
That is
effort
so-
that he had to undergo to do that.
Exactly.
The thought of him putting his toe in my mashed
Gross.
potatoes.
Like, mashed potatoes is the worst thing you could have said. that is a real
I
revolting.
was thinking steakhouse foods, and definitely there's
Yeah.
mashed potatoes on the side.
He pours the gravy over his feet onto your potatoes. Yep.
Back to the story.
To this affidavit, Hansen admitted doing these acts more than 20 times in the roughly 1 month he worked at the restaurant. Detectives questioned Hansen, who willingly agreed to speak with them per court documents. He told investigators that he'd been in contact with men online who make requests for him to make videos.
What?
Yeah.
There's another twist.
Oh, my God.
He's selling himself.
So he has like an
Freakazoids?
OnlyFans situation.
Yeah,
Maybe
exactly.
not that platform, but so they're like, hey,
Piss in the chowder. Piss in the chowder.
they're
Yeah,
pervs
they're
that
pervs.
want the foot fetish pervs.
Foot
Strike
fetish.
again.
Yep, foot fetish.
But they want to see his
easiest thing.
toes in mashed potatoes? That's your kink?
Yeah, this guy's like, he's no looker either. He
No.
needs to figure out a hairdo.
Yeah. I don't know now if I'll ever. I think I'm just going to be in charge of my mashed potatoes.
You're done, huh? You're done.
Yeah, I think I'm
knew
going to
it was
You'll
oversee.
gonna
never
happen.
touch another
Yeah.
man's potatoes?
No, I will oversee all potato production
Yeah.
in my life from here.
didn't
Oh, so
think about
that's a
it. Don't
huge
think about
twist
it.
that also
Yeah.
we didn't ever think
No,
of.
we didn't.
That perverts are paying him to do this and then record it?
We thought he was just a freak himself,
No,
doing it just for
he's-
his pleasure.
He's just making money from the real freaks.
Food perverts.
Yeah. Food pervs.
More.
But is it like vandalism pervert too? Like, is that what they like to see?
I
Yeah,
think
so
they-
wait, what
just
are,
like
are they getting off
the
on the
chaos?
fact that he's destroying or tainting other people's food?
No.
Or they want to, but then why couldn't he just do it at home?
They love the fact that someone is eating urine.
Well, that's what I mean. So they're getting off on that.
Yes.
The tainted part of it is what's
Yes.
getting them going.
Yeah.
Not him peeing in something, watching him do it. It's the fact that
No.
someone's going to eat that.
Yes.
That's what's, oh my God,
I'd
that's
be
a whole
okay
other perv level.
if they beat this man to death.
Yeah.
I agree.
I know.
Thank you, Andy.
know.
Welcome.
Wow.
Yeah. That's
Now
bold.
Dictator Andy
Yeah.
joins Dictator Dave.
If they just beat him to death.
Yeah.
Assistant Dictator Andy
With
Green.
fists.
Yeah.
You mess up the mashed potatoes, and he's gonna guillotine
Well,
you.
that's that, and I'm not even a big coleslaw fan, but for some reason,
Slaw.
you get one hair in a mashed potato, or you get one hair and some coleslaw. The whole thing's.
Think about a bunch
man.
of slaw stuck in between his toes and him fishing that out of there.
I don't like that. I don't like that one bit.
Yeah.
More of the story.
Hansen said he met those men through apps like Grindr, which is a dating
Grindr.
app for the LGBTQ community. Court documents say Hansen did not know how much of that contaminated food was served, but he is sure it was served and consumed by unsuspecting customers. In an interview with Fox 4 last week, Johnson County District Attorney Steve Howe said the investigation is ongoing and more charges aren't off the table.
And that's why we're asking for individuals who feel like they became sick after eating there at the restaurant to reach out to law enforcement so we can follow up on that.
Investigators believe Hansen contaminated the food between March 26th and April 23rd. If you ate there during this time and got sick, Leawood Police want you to contact them at tips@leawood.org or by calling 913-266-0696.
At pissinmashpotatoes.org.
Yep.
Oh,
Imagine how they feel with the feet.
I don't know. I think maybe that's more
Revelation.
mental than physical.
Yeah, I can
right?
understand it.
You're
Yeah.
probably
Suffering
not
there.
getting sick instantly
Okay.
from that guy's groin and foot steak.
But haven't we unlocked a new fear here? Because when we last talked about this, all I thought about was it's an individual man's weird, sick fetish.
but he's making money.
But like now it's that anyone, like this guy might be like, I would never dream about peeing in someone's stuff or doing anything. But now you can just get hired at a restaurant, start an OnlyFans, and
Just go on Grindr.
or go on Grindr and say, I'll do all this. And it's not even that you really want to do it. The money is so good.
Well, you do want to do it.
I'd
I don't.
have
I don't
to.
think
Or
this
you're-
your average person.
I don't know.
Go,
He looked real dumb. He looked
Yeah.
real dumb.
I honestly think it's just like other weirdos come up with this kind of stuff.
Yeah, but you still.
You have to play a part.
You know,
You
gotta be
definitely play a
willing.
part. Like,
not like
you're
just like,
taking
"I
a big.
never would
I
have
mean, he's
done
going to jail,
this."
right? I mean,
Yeah.
like you're taking a risk of going to
And
jail.
he urinated and stuff, right?
Yeah.
Food. So
Can I read one of the reviews?
Yep.
yeah.
That steak was just okay, but the mashed potatoes are so creamy.
That's chilling.
That's a real
That was bad.
Oh no, we know why.
Yeah.
We know why.
So extra creamy.
Yeah, they're extra mashed.
God.
In
You
between
know,
his
and
toes.
that's the stuff he told the cops. He probably jerked off because what does a pervert want to see?
But
Yeah,
wouldn't it be on
that.
camera? Because that's how he was busted, right?
Was
Yeah,
it
I mean,
busted?
I don't
thought
know.
that
I
he
think
was
that
giving supplying videos, and they found
Yeah,
it
but
on his
to
phone.
the perverts.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's how they have evidence.
Right.
It would
That's
be
why
on
he's
his
being-
phone, or it
Yeah,
would be
that's-
on his
that was
phone.
part of the story.
Yeah.
Tell you the
So
one
he-
thing that gives me comfort about these kind of stories is that like money is king. So like anybody who owns a restaurant has to be so on top of this because your business just probably fails right after something.
Oh, well,
you
they
saw,
already saw.
you saw the
Yeah.
empty parking
There's
lot.
no one
Yeah.
there. There's no one there.
Who's going to go to Piss and Taters?
Right. You can't. That
I'm
cow's
not.
like, please.
You saw how sad he was. They have a cow as a logo, and it's a sad cow.
Yeah, it is.
No one wants my pissy taters.
Oh, pissy taters.
Okay, I will say this. He only got to do this 20 times before he got caught. He only worked there for 1 month.
Right.
If you don't think he was well on his way to jerking off and stuff, the
he
money
didn't
would
do that
have
already,
the
I
money
find it-
would have gone
I feel
up
like
and
pervs
up
would have
and
wanted to
up.
see more sexual stuff,
Yes.
right? I don't know.
So he was posting online, and then somebody tipped them off. They saw it, and that's how he was busted.
Yep.
Thankfully,
Yep. Another person who was obviously following him
yeah. Somehow,
was finally got a
Okay,
conscience.
but have
or
we
something.
uncovered a whole other weird, bizarre
That's what
fetish?
I want. This is what I'm saying.
like
this
food
is why I
tainters,
fear
sexual food tainters?
right. A new fear is unlocked for me.
Yeah, that's horrifying.
Because
Paying
I
people?
realize in life, people can get other people to do almost anything for money, and I just never dreamt of it extending to a restaurant.
I feel like the foot perv numbers are going through the roof.
Oh, they are.
There's so
that is
many
for
of them.
sure.
The Foot Clan.
But I didn't know it was
Yep.
foot in your taters,
Yeah.
pervs.
No, I mean just to be in a place and to and be like, I'm gonna slip off my shoes and socks and get in these mashed potatoes for a bit.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Stomp them. That's
that
how he
is
makes them.
horrible.
That's how he
No.
mashes them with his feet.
It's such a good food to do that too. That's why the mashed potatoes is why if I was on the jury, I'd be like, beat him to death.
He's a tater tainter!
Yeah.
Destroy him!
I don't want his feet just on my steak either.
No.
Like I don't.
Would you rather have his feet on your steak or his crotch on your steak?
His crotch. But
know,
I
that's
like
weird.
a
That's
crotch.
kind of
I like
weird.
a crotch
Yeah,
on
you
my
do.
steak.
You normally like extra crotch, please.
Yeah. No, I mean, okay, but if you really were to, oh God, I feel like his crotch is a mess.
But there's probably more bacteria on his feet.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
And if he's just in Crocs, which I
balls
feel
are
like
probably
he is,
cleaner than his feet.
He's just in Crocs. You know it. You know it. Those are dirty, dirty feet, guys. Well, I think there was a stone in my mashed potatoes.
Whoa.
Bad hire. Bad hire by that company, that restaurant.
I mean, I'm
bad.
sure they feel
Head chef.
that sucks for them. Really, they
Yeah.
just hired the wrong guy.
Was he the head chef or the
Yeah.
head? Oh no.
Oh no, that's
Oh,
terrible.
That's why he
that's
had
bad.
probably access
Yeah.
by himself to a lot
Right
of things.
before
'cause
other
usually,
people came in.
Oh
I
God.
think you got to pay them well and just hope that they're good.
It's so dangerous. It's so crazy.
The gravy footboat concept you thought of is absolutely.
Yeah, that
I
is
know.
not
I don't like that.
the
My
gravy
mind went
luge.
there. Yeah. I don't like that. It jumped up so quick.
Yeah, it was a bad thing to say.
Oh, that's too bad.